There, do we got sound now? Looks like it. Hopefully it's capturing the right thing. Yay, I can hear myself. So we're gonna mute that one. Put that back in there. Put that. Cool. Yeah, still getting used to the streaming stuff, so you have to bear with me. So yeah, got a decent view of the big ass box here, so let's go ahead and get started. My name's Casey. I've been working with M3D, helping, talking, answering questions for a little over a year now. I came over with the X Machines debacle along with a handful of other people, so they know who they are. I remember a couple names that came over. I don't remember everybody myself, so. All right, you guys ready to open the box? Delay, 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 delay. Box open. Yeah, what the heck, we'll open the box. Nobody cares what the box measurements are, right? I hope not. I measure it, but don't really care myself. I'm more interested what's inside this beast.
Open box.
All right, so we got our handy dandy cardboard. We got some invoices, some add-ons. Actually marked what was back ordered. So they got filter replacements, the back cover, and the compound nozzle for the 4-pack. Everything else should be in here though. Got our memory card. Video may or may not be on there. You can check that out in a minute. Nothing else. Some printed corners. Very nice. Actually, I probably just pull that out. Yep. And get this out of the way so we can see bubble wrap. And yes, I am stepping on a step stool so I can see inside of this. Otherwise, I would have to be using the camera as well.
Steve Blum says, now that the sound is on, can you add more cowbell?
Cowbell, cowbell. Do you have one?
I do.
Hold on, we'll get the cowbell for you. All right, let's see here. Filament under the bed. Yep, we'll save this one for a little bit. Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna pull the box down and lift this beast out of here and get it up on the table so I don't have to stand on the stool because it's not very comfortable. See? Yay, cowbell. So we'll go ahead and do a quick measurement on the box. We got 22.5 inches wide by 23 inches high and 24 inches deep. So if that's a micro, or somebody said micro, I think, micro in there, you got to be a giant. All right, This thing's too big. What's this? The back. Bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Let's go. When I'm not moving around, it'll actually steady out a little bit better. If it doesn't, say something again, and I will see if I can do that in OBS to get it to not keep auto-focusing. So that's the back. That's that. And there we go. Another, go full screen here. Yeah, I talk to myself quite a bit, so. Get this, and I have a close-up camera. We will be able to take a look at some of the parts a little bit better. Well, I don't think we'll be printing tonight. Poco's gonna make some parts. Box did not look damaged at all, so I'm guessing vibration or something. Yeah. So here. A broken piece. 3D print piece, so we can recover. And actually, I just saw another bearing in the bottom of the box. So we got two little bearings. Two little bearings that are not in focus. Let's see here. Go back to the top. Looks like it would have been, I thought it would have been a lot better, just vibration or knocking those loose. And then throwing around. I am in Arizona as well. I don't know if that has any effect on any of that kind of junk, but our delivery people out here can be rough with things sometimes. Oh, found another one. So in the back here, there's the, because it's to keep the drag chain from moving around. That busted. So alright, I got two people asking for fixed focus. Let me see what I can do here. Wrong one. I want not that. 920 settings. Video. Autofocus is off. So, just to make sure, says it's off. Another broken part. That's the container clip. There you go. We don't want that. We don't want that. And this. I'm going to add a small window here so we can see what's zoomed in a little bit better, or at the same time. And that one does not have autofocus because I had to print a focus ring for it and make one. So put that over here. Actually, be a little bit better for it. All right. So this isn't broken. That's actually one of the bed clips for the glass bed. So I'll move that in the back. So, and I don't know, those could all be just from one piece, could be multiple pieces. Find out here shortly. Let's go. They're definitely trying to make sure stuff doesn't move around though. Don't want to grab that. I'm not going to pull that one yet because it's attached. And a screw. Alright, it's got a bag here. It's got the spool holders. Some extra cables, it looks like. See that. Fun bag of toys and whatnot. So you have to forgive me, it is flipping hot outside. It's like 107 today, I think. Maybe a little bit warmer. And I'm in the garage. Doesn't that sound like fun? It's got AC out here, but it doesn't keep up when it's that hot very well. Better than what I used to have, and that was nothing. Just checking the box really quick, just to make sure there's not any screws or anything. It looks like there is something shiny down in here, though. Yep, found a screw. But everything was inside the ProMega. So, all right, start showing off some of the stuff we got here. And save this box for last. We got the, come on out. Open sesame, yay. This, yeah. You guys can see that all right? Where are you at, Cheryl? You in Arizona as well, or? Let me back up. Looks like it's a Z slider that's broken there, Gabe. Same as what Steve said. No, I ordered, so I got 2 packages of ASA, Arizona, PLA, ABS. A lot of that stuff doesn't heat up, and I got a couple projects I need to do for a motorcycle they need to be able to withstand being out in the sun. Up here, sorry. Got our side plates, our side windows, glass plate, which at first look, without raising the bed up, so I know it's sitting here, but I'm got to be careful. This front right belt is loose. Looks like the back left and back left looks pretty loose. It's flopping around. Yeah, that's really loose. Back right is pretty loose. The front left seems to be okay. And front right is also very loose. May just need to be tightened. Trying to see where this. Oh, that was okay. So, but yeah, katana. So this just mounts up to the block, so it doesn't need any. Don't need the entire unit, but I got the one that comes with hot end, cold end, all the wires, all that stuff. So, oops. So we're good there. Yay, another mesa. Well, I'm almost mesa. I'm down south of Queen Creek just a little bit myself. Nope. Got a couple more bearings that are jumping out at me. This looks like it might be. Actually, this is probably some parts. That almost looks like that goes right there. Yeah, okay. So that and that and that. So we got some extra parts for the katana. That might have been where that came from as well. Next little bag labeled breakout board. That goes with the box. So that probably just gave it away. Breakout board, box. And some nozzles. Which nozzles are these? Oh, that's kind of cool. Do they all have those or just that one? All right. I'm not going to jam these in there because I have a feeling there's a specific way. So I got one of the extra nozzle kits. One of them has the all metal. So I did order an all metal. And then I have 3 extra nozzles. I should have had 4. Oh, there's another insert. But the liners are kind of cool. A little bit different. But this is a different printer. Just slide right in. Handy dandy. I don't know if you can see it in the video here. You kind of can with that glare on the top portion right up here. Let me get up a little bit. Right in there. It's actually got a flat, so it's keyed, so they only go in one direction. Which is good because I know I get impatient, and if it doesn't fit, then I actually look at it. If it fits, who knows which way I'm putting it in. And in this little baggie, got some more screws and whatnot. This is probably, I can't see it very well. Screw and nuts. These are going to be for the feet, I'm assuming. Actually, that probably goes with those. Scoot that back. Those are the spool holders. Those will get mounted to the back side of the machine. Stay. Don't stay. Go in this bag so I can close you. Okay, so they're not coming in yet. All the bearings are for the Katana, because I have 2 large, 2 small. So we got 2 large, 2 small, and a medium. So are all 5 of those for the Katana? I got some screws here labeled top. So I'm assuming that's to mount the top cover on. So we'll keep those in there. We got cables. I'm assuming this is probably for adding the Katana as well. That's probably what these cables are for. Maybe. Look like they match up. No, that's a 4-wire. That's 2-wire, 2-wire. We will find out. And we got our PC plug. There we go. PC plug. For this is for when you're using the compound. If you only want to use one side, put this in, and that way it doesn't squeeze out the other nozzle that you're not using. I believe we can use any high tep filament for that. And then we got some mega feet, pretty standard feet from what I saw earlier. I'm not going to dump this one all the way out yet, but just rubber feet. It's got the screws. I am dumping it out. I lied. 1, 2. Where are you at? Are you in one of these already? Yeah. So 4 lock nuts, 4 screws. We got matches, and we got our USB to USB micro cable. I don't have to use that USB-B connector. That's been a good timeout. So yeah, let's moving on. 'Cause it's the breakout board. Forget it over here. I need to make sure I'm looking at this. Sorry. So we got our breakout board. This is going to go on the Duet. This allows us to use 2 more extruders. So I'm going to put this back in the bag. Actually, does anybody know if these pink bags, red bags, are anti-static? If you could let me know, that'd be awesome, because there is some microchips on here. I just need to be careful. I've actually killed ceiling fans before. That's fun, because it hurts like a lot. And this, I can see it down there, quad. Now this is a beta model. It is not ready to go out of the box. That right there. That's what those cables are for. That looks good. But here we go. Just the quad needs brackets, needs some love. We're gonna give it some love. Here, turn black on. There we go. So got a bunch going on. Flip it around and see almost the exact same thing. There we go. Get some better 4 little tiny steppers, but my understanding is they pack a punch. This one I'm excited to use. Looks like we got a couple standoffs in here as well. Just like same as what you'd see on computer for motherboard, just little standoffs. Alright, I'm going to grab me a little clampy here. And see if I don't need that right now. So we're lifting. Yeah, that's... Oh, side clamps. That's what busted. Got... Yes, the guide rates. I believe Tellerin, or John Tellerin, already said that. Are you only getting one of the quads, Tellerin? So this is going to need some surgery. Got some blocks. Some of these pieces that broke, it looks like just the areas, either it was a bad layer, because I mean, if you can see on here, let me, sorry, I gotta bring this in, and we're gonna go, is that the right way? Yeah, there we go. So we're nice and close. It broke, like right across on most of it, evenly on a layer line. So it just didn't adhere well or something. But all the pieces or parts are available to be reprinted, so I know what I'm doing tonight. Got a big piece of glass. That's just tape residue. Yeah, nice big piece of glass. There's some lights, more lights. Might be able to see me, yay! Even with the broken pieces, I am still super excited about this. Been waiting for, not even counting the other debacle, it's been a little over like a year and two or 3 months since we started, some of us started having conversations with Michael. So to see it, the stages and everything that this machine has gone through, it's just amazing. And they're still, even as they're shipping parts out, still making stuff better. They're always running things through the super backer group, getting feedback, and they're listening to everybody. It does not just in that one group, but in all the channels as well. So I got that. So there's that. I will see if I can, because can I just lift this thing up with all, I have three, actually all four of the guide rail slides are broken. Steve, you work with M3D, don't you? Steve and Dan, it looks like. Just by some of the stuff that's been extra cables for quad. Thought so. Oh, it's gonna fall no matter what right now. I have to get something like here. Let me move some stuff here real quick. Some glass. Let me go. And I'll put it together as much as I can for right now, but until I get those printed and on there, I have to use boxes or something to hold those up. We're gonna go for a little ride on the minicam. Maybe, how long of a little ride can we go for? There we go. So, need more lights. So this is the front left one. It's cracked. The front right and the back left are completely, they're just non-existent. There it is, down there. Same as this front one is, there's nothing there. I don't know, maybe it's too much stuff getting, because I have 3,000 foot spools underneath. So they could have, even being taped down, possibly been shifting around during shipment. Back right has one of the arms. It's almost like how the front left is here, like that, where there we go, where that's just, it can talk to us. Yay! Hi, how you doing? Yay! But yeah, same thing on the opposite corner. So if I try and lift on it, looks like it's stuck through that. And whoever put these together, you got some patience. Okay, so that's right. Those go all the way through. So I probably need to release use that clamp to the right, put it on the bottom pulley. on the Z-stepper. Oh, with it all being taped down, it's yeah, it could have moved up a little bit. The back one and this one wouldn't move. This one has a little bit of vertical play. That one's got some weird failure. Also looks like they could be just a little bit thin or something maybe, or this is a separate piece altogether. It cracked. Are these are the old sliders though, aren't they? I'm assuming so. This shipped out last week. I believe Michael was talking about the new sliders late last week, maybe over the weekend. So let's go torch 6. There's that bearings. I just don't want to break anything. Yeah, because that's binding. This is binding. Come on. There we go. We got movement. We got binding, but we got movement. Let me get up to there. Did I not grab that other clamp? I did grab that clamp. So, and to keep the bed from moving, I'm just taking this little clamp, just like they had in the pictures in the manual. Just took that, locked that down. Let me do a focus job. Focus. There you go. So I just have this on the clamp that goes from the step motor to the gear, and then those turn over here, and then it goes around and does its thing, and it goes, bed goes up and down. Under here, we just got some more blocks. More blocks. Some tape. I don't want to put that on there. More blocks, more tape. Got some screws. Okay. More blocks. Nice high density foam. I don't even remember what colors I got. Black. And this is just ABSR. So I like the other gentleman going to be starting out with some PLA at first. Some transparent blue. That looks pretty. And crystal clear. And I think this one has a present inside of it. So it sounds like a screw moving around. There it is. And it didn't even fall in my hand. And another screw. Alright, let's go ahead and put the feet on here. Size it's got. Yay, 7 mil. Is that 6? Looks like it's number 6. over here in the den in my corner. One of them. Hello, Alexa. Been remodeling the garage. I used to have my shop along one side, and that is now in the front half. I actually do a lot of woodworking, so actually that was the wrong one. Well, maybe I need that. That's probably this one. No. That's that one. Is it already over here? Oh, it is. Nope, I need to find the other ones. Dang it. Over. There they are. Yay! Alright, so take one of our screws, because there's enough clearance on the bottom. We don't have to try and do the nut inside. If we do the screw on the inside. Did I grab the wrong one out? I think I did. I did, but George, I did. Now we got the right one. So this front corner I have hanging off the edge. So I can there we go. Take that. So I just stick the screw right down here. You can see it pull. Filled hole. Right there, okay. I need a third hand to be able to show you, screen that on, but I'm pretty sure most people are not needing that. And we're just going to rotate around until we have all 4 feet on. And yes, I'm not looking at any manuals right now. Once I get to the actual setup, then I'll start looking at manuals just to make sure I'm doing stuff right. Been around computers and hardware long enough that learn when to actually make sure I'm doing stuff right, because when stuff smokes, unless it's my vape, it's usually not a good sign. Don't need the smoking right away. Speaking of vape, where did I put that? Oh. Adjust this over. Can't really see what I'm doing since the bed is in the way, but I am trying to make sure I read all the comments and everything here. Looks like Gabe's out. Peace. So we got 2 of them done. I would not recommend trying to lift on this bar either. It looks like it could use probably like a little extra piece with a 90 degree bend. That's got a little bit of a warp to it. Probably just fine though. I would grab on the left and the right hand side. They're going to be a lot stronger. Moving this bad boy around. It's not too heavy. By that I mean my 5-year-old daughter could probably pick it up if she really wanted to. Oh, here we go. Yeah, new idea. Make it so I can move that. Kind of see the, it's not gonna move, board there. Alright, just there we go. So it's actually very clean. Some of the earlier pictures, there are wires and everything around, but they definitely got their cable management in there. Looks very nice. If I remember right, we got a, let's scoot back here. There's a power, this is the main power switch. Over here, this is the switch for the dual zone on the heat bed. So when you're doing just small prints right in the middle of the bed, you don't need the outside on, and you can save yourself some power. I've heard there is success in doing the LCD, what is it? One of the common rep wrap screens can be plugged in, so you could put a screen with jog control, so you could control the machine directly from the machine. You don't have to use the web interface if you really want. I'm sure there'll be more about that later on down the road, though. One more foot. Thing I did notice, I've only seen one bed clip. Or, not bed clip, but, no, yeah, the glass bed there. Hiding in the back. Some more plastic. So, a couple more bed clips. Put that right there. And one more rotation. Oh, backwards on the switches. So the blue switch on the right hand of the machine, when you look at it, is the main power switch. And the black switch on the other one is the bed switch. Okay. Thank you, John. And that is the wrong screw. What is that one? Not sure what that one is. There's that. So I got the rest. I need to be a lefty. Last one going here. This Maestro is definitely a nice looking board since I'm getting up close and personal with it. Definitely high quality. Close here. Got a couple extra. I can't see that. Definitely really nice. I like that. Not one of the cheap things you get off of eBay or Amazon for 10 bucks for building your own printer. You got 2 wires coming off of the power supply Had 3 going in, so there's actually plenty of room if you have a regulator to add some stuff. I don't know what the current rating is on there though. 16.6 amps. 6.5 input. That's not too bad. All right. Oh, that's not going anywhere. Those. That's what the other one's for. Spool holders turned out really nice. A couple warts on them, but were these printed? Anybody know if these were printed on the ProMega? Not too sure. Let's see what's going to be the best way to do this. That fits in nice and tight. What size is this? Same size, easy enough. Just for a second. I would not over tighten when you put these on, or try to over tighten, just get them up nice, a little snug. Don't drop your socket. I have, hold on, I'm gonna go grab a spool from inside real quick. Yeah, listen to the kids and everybody else. I had the spools too. Oh, that's close. Oh, check this out. It's a regular kilo spool. That could not, they definitely pay attention when they were designing that. It's not touching anything. If you tried to go the larger, like 2 kilo, you might get in there, but then I would probably have a different stand for the filament. Cable chain on the extruder assembly. That's screwed in. Up here, it's actually busted, if this is what you're talking about. Right over here, Talon. Out of the way. We'll see you tomorrow. And I suck at singing. So I'm gonna stop. These probably will not stay on for myself because I'm gonna have stand off to the side later on, but trying to put together what I can. And then call it a night, I guess. Once I get the other pieces on printed out, so maybe tomorrow I'll do another live session, go through, do a configuration, just walk through that. Because if I try and do it tonight, won't be able to get very far. I think like what, step 6, 7, I think. Maybe 12. The leveling, and then I'd be stuck. Or breaking stuff. Yeah, that's what I should name my channel. I break stuff. Not break anything and people get pissed. I thought you were gonna break something. Sorry if you're picking up noise from my chin wobbling on the microphone. Keep having to look down. There we go. That is cable chain assembly on the back of the extruder. Needs to be snapped back into place. There's something stuck in there. I'm afraid something's gonna break. Oh, I like that better than what was in the pictures. So they included, we have the I board on, turn this. Oh shit, doesn't reach. Fix that. So on the right side, the IR assembly is right here. On the left side, we have just the regular focus. Let's go not that way. There we go. We have just a regular switch. But in the pictures I was looking at online had a big magnet and you had to take it off and move it. This one now, we can just, it's got a magnet that's holding it in place here, it feels like, and then push it up, and there's another spot where it holds it in place there. So that way, it's just quick and easy. Even popped into place, it felt like. Yep. Nice. Sweet. And tangle in the camera. Ear. Checking something here real quick. Hey, cowbells are awesome, by the way. Hey, John, do you mind if I give, or actually, do you have a microphone? I'm curious what you're talking about on the cable chain, because I feel like if I try and press that back into the something. Let me see if I can get John on the line. Or not. Stream's buffering. Why is stream buffering? I'm not sure John's still there. Alright. Well, yeah, pretty sure that's what he's talking about, but I don't want to break nothing. So I think I'm gonna end it there. See if I can get the STL files, get those going, 'cause I got a lot of work getting everything leveled out here. Looks like I want to find out what he's talking about there. So thank you guys for joining. I'll keep doing these if you guys are enjoying them. Maybe I'll get a little bit better and actually know what I'm talking about. So, and we can have some fun with this bad boy. There's always, I don't know if you guys have seen them, Gargansaw, Talaran have been streaming their stuff. When mine's up, their prints, I will be probably doing the same as well for a while, because they're fun to watch. I don't know why, but they're fun. So, alright, have a good night.